today's episode, I've chosen a little offbeat topic that I usually don't talk about, which is why big political parties usually dislike small parties and how these parties impact an election or the politics of a state. As Indians, we all are aware of how Indian politics is very colorful, dramatic, entertaining, from dynastic politics, from generations to a one person political party. We see all types of political parties in India. In this backdrop, we also see big national political parties existing along with regional political parties and other small parties in the state which have big ambitions and vision for either a state or a particular constituency or a country. Now, these small regional parties in states usually have the same challenges as the big parties. But these small parties' challenges appear much bigger because one, they need a loyal and a strong cadre. Two, they need very good branding strategies in the current competitive age of politics. Three, the most important one is to create their own USP or the agenda that actually wins voters' hearts and minds. Amidst all this chaos of politics, we also see dynastic families and people from these families thinking that they deserve to become the CM or the PM of this country just because they are born into a certain political family. One very stark example of such brazenness comes from the Congress party. Another example is that of the current AP Chief Minister, Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, who believed that after the passing of his father, Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy, he deserved to become the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, which was united then. Another party which made a lot of hue and cry in the recent Bihar elections is the Plurals Party led by Pushpam Priya Chaudhary. She too contested against bigwigs despite having won none of the seats in the assembly elections. Another very interesting example that I'm now going to give is that of Prajarajyam Party. Chiranjeevi, who is a Telugu film actor, established the party and contested in the 2009 United Andhra Pradesh Assembly elections. Though the party was established on such an ambitious plank of doing social good, Chiranjeevi believed his massive fan base would be converted into votes. After major internal party issues, discontent among party workers, and personal desires for power got in the way. That way, the party not only created a huge dent in vote share and split votes, but it also seemed to have betrayed the trust of people when Chiranjeevi finally merged his party into Congress in 2012. The curious case of a political party comes in the form of the famous Lok Satta Party. Started by ex-bureaucrat Jayaprakash Narayan, this party has had the laurels of galvanizing youth in the 2009 elections in Andhra Pradesh and made huge promises, while his ideas and strategies actually appealed to everyone in the state. Lok Satta was also the party that split youngsters' votes in 2009. Now, while Jayaprakash Narayan is still respected for his knowledge and intellect, his party makes it to the league of vote splitting parties in India. A very recent example, which is that of actor turned politician Pawan Kalyan. As someone with a huge following base, Pawan Kalyan's Janasena party came with a lot of hope and dreams for the state of Andhra Pradesh just before bifurcation happened in 2014. Pawan's Janasena seemed very genuine in its political pitch after establishing the party, making promises of equality for all, raising his voice against caste and religious discrimination, and highlighting issues that actually concerned people. He initially seemed very unbiased and clearly reflected the voice of the people. Over time, Pawan's instability and wavering approach towards his own party as well as the party's beliefs has actually confused people in the state a lot. His position began wavering to an extent where it has not only confused his own cadre but even the people who do not understand his ideology or agenda anymore. Just like Prajarajyam did in 2009 elections by splitting the votes in United Andhra Pradesh, in 2019 elections also Janasena did the same thing. So he as well as his brother's party did the same vote splitting case. Janasena looks more like a one man show rather than something that has meat for the people of Andhra Pradesh to believe in. Latest entrant to this whole vote splitting party list is YS Sharmila Reddy. Sharmila's recent announcement of a political party actually perked up the Telugu politics, especially in Telangana. While there is confusion about what she means by Rajana Rajyam, it still remains to be seen about how she wants to establish a party in a state that is dominated by Telangana sentiment. There are also rumors that YS Sharmila's announcement could be part of KCR's strategy to launch her and grab the Reddy and Christian community vote bank in Telangana so that it can give a tough fight to the BJP. Going by these examples, it is clear that big parties and national parties like the BJP or the Congress or even regional parties which have been there for long like TDP, then TRS and YSRCP now, they are in for the long haul in politics. While elections are meant to be free and fair in a democracy like ours, these vote splitting parties could actually make a huge impact or a dent in any election and turn the results around. Either way, they are considered thorns in the flesh of big political parties. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.